McKittrick Farmers Mercantile. Local foods, weekend restaurant and market. Banquet and luncheon hall. Entertainment venue and local education classes. www.themerc.com.
Good morning and welcome once again to another episode of Joey's Experimental Kitchen here at the McKittrick Farmers Mercantile. Today we are going to talk about tofu. Now a lot of people are not really familiar with tofu. Tofu is actually a type of soy cheese. You may remember from our last episode that we made homemade cheese from raw milk. Tofu is made in a similar fashion, in that you make your soybeans into soy milk. Some of you might have tried soy milk from the grocery store. It's readily available now. I'm not positive that you can actually make homemade tofu with that soy milk from the grocery store. Something to try another time. But you can purchase tofu ready-made, which is really much easier. Tofu is a very convenient and nutritious food, which has been popular for thousands and thousands of years in Asian countries. They use it in stir-fry and soups and as a general staple of their diet. It's a good way to condense your soybeans and make them more digestible and palatable. Soybeans, as you know, are good for women entering menopause. They're supposed to have some hormonal influence. They're a low-fat form of protein and very versatile. Now, I have purchased this organic super firm tofu from the local food buying club, but you can also purchase it at the grocery store. It's most often in the refrigerated section and a lot of times like in the produce department. Tofu, I would say, generally costs about $2 a pound, so it is comparable to meat. Now, after you've opened your package of tofu, I'm not going to open this package because I have some already open. You'll want to store it, if you don't eat the whole 1 pound package at one time, in fresh water, like you would a fresh cheese. So I would usually put it in another container with a lid and then pour some fresh water over it. Tofu in this fashion will stay fresh in your refrigerator for another week or so after you have opened it. But do check the water and just pour the old water off and put some new water on there whenever you're going to use some. So this is what tofu looks like out of the package. As you can see, it's quite similar to cheese. And in fact, you can even use it as a cheese substitute. I have tried marinating it in a little olive oil and vinegar and served it on salads like a marinated feta. You can marinate it in a salt brine like we did the cheese, and it'll actually resemble very much feta. I always like to use the super firm tofu or firm tofu, but it also comes in silken, which is nice for sauces, or soft. It comes in all degrees of firmness or softness, so try different varieties. But this is a good versatile variety for sandwiches or what we are going to do with it today, which is a fruit smoothie. Tofu is nice because it can be used in sweet or savory dishes, just as versatilely. It's basically very bland on its own. So today I'm going to make a fruit smoothie with tofu. This is going to be a good protein for my breakfast and it'll keep me full for a long time. So all you do is put your tofu in there, whatever kind of fruit you would like. I have some locally raised strawberries from Will Farm in Big Spring, who's got his You Pick Strawberries going now. I'll put those in there, and I had a little overripe banana. Put that in there for some potassium and extra bit of sweetness. And then, oh, my compost bucket's missing. A little bit of the leftover whey from when I made some cheese a couple of days ago. That'll go in there for the liquid. And I think a splash of orange juice for a nice tangy vitamin C kick in my fruit smoothie. So just put all that in your blender container, put the lid on, puree it for a couple of seconds. In my Vitamix food processor, it's a fantastic machine that I have had for very many years. Sometimes you can put ice cubes in there, and that'll make it nice and frosty and slushy. So there you have it, a delicious tofu fruit smoothie. Fantastic. So enjoy, have a nice summer, and we'll see you again next time at Joey's Experimental Kitchen.